Hey guys, Brian here. It's March 27th, 2015. I just want to check in with a budget update. It's been a week, so for this week I spent in gas $64. I did a lot of driving from inland from where I work to the beach to keep cool because it's been warm. So that's seems to be kind of my average weekly gas expense is about $60, so that's not too bad really. I didn't do any real trips. I didn't drive to the mountains or anything like that, so I kept it pretty simple. My cell phone did go through, that's $30, so we had that. And then my food expenses for the whole week was $95. I ate out a lot, guys, and I'm kind of finding it almost seems like I save a little bit of money, or it's just about the same eating out. I mean, health-wise, it's probably not as good, but so I'm kind of trying to balance that out, see which is cheaper and which works best for me. But that's what I spent, $95 on food, and I had my taxes prepared also. I've had issues with taxes in the past, so I paid somebody to do them for me, and that cost $168. Pretty good chunk of change, and you know, come to find out, my taxes and what I make pretty much break even. So yeah, that was part of this week's expenses. So without my tax preparations, between gas, food, cell phone, it would have been $189 total expenses, which is good. I'm trying to go for under $200 a week. But with that $168 for getting my taxes prepared, that brought my total expenses to $357. So $357 for the week, but I got my taxes done, so that's out of the way, and I don't have to worry about that. So it is the end of the month. I really wanted to have like a monthly total as well. I actually started working on it, and I kind of started getting a headache, so I decided I'm going to work out that at another time, and maybe next video just have a little quick recap for the month, just to get a general idea of what I made for the month and what I spent to basically live. It was a very kind of simple month for me. I didn't do anything extravagant. Really the only extra expense was the tax preparation. I'm finding that I'm surviving fine. It was good to find that out and know that. But because I do have a lot of goals and I'm really trying to get ahead financially, obviously I need to be making a lot more money to make that happen. So yeah, that's that on the budget, guys. Like I said, I'll check back in with a monthly total, hopefully for you here soon. And check back in with you later, guys. Peace. So I want to talk a little bit about staying focused on your dreams and goals. Something for me that it's pretty much necessary for me to do. Otherwise, I have this feeling of being stuck, kind of in the same thing I've been doing all along. And you know, I'm desiring something new, a new lifestyle, a new way to live, but yet I'm still doing the same old work routine, you know, to bring in the money, to pay the bills. Granted, I, you know, got rid of one of the major bills, that being rent. It can still be looked at as doing the same old thing and just doing it living in a van. And I've heard a lot of people say, like, as far as van dwelling in the city, if they were to be forced to be in a city for an extended amount of time, they would just live in an apartment. They wouldn't put themselves through living in a van in the city if they were just going to be working a job anyway. And I can see where they're coming from when they say that, and I respect that. But for me, a lot of it is I feel like I'm really preparing myself, like it's practice in a way, the actual living in the van, the routine, getting very used to being in the small space. So when the time does come, when I reach my goal and I am on the road going to a new spot to work for a while, it's not something foreign. It's my same old home that I've been in all along, and now it's just mobile like I finally wanted it to be. So I kind of try to have the perspective every day that that's what I'm working towards. Today when I show up to work, That's what I'm gonna be thinking about. This is getting me closer to my goal and closer to getting there. And even though it's going to take a lot of days in a row of the same work routine, I know that it's going to pay off because it's going to get me to where I want to be. And you know, I also started to think about, someone pointed out to me, I was talking to at work, I was asking for references for the jobs I'm applying for, and you know, I'm building up a really good reference also at my workplace. I feel like I'm very appreciated there, and if when the time comes where I have to leave and get some recommendation at a new job, I feel like they're going to provide me with a very good reference. So overall, that gives me a really good feeling every day at work. My work is it's physical labor, and it's routine, it's cleaning, and to keep that from getting monotonous and mundane, what I do is, as I'm working, I'm thinking about how that's going to get me to where I want to be, and I have to stay very focused like that. And that's, to me, a different way of approaching the same old work routine that I've had to do all along. And it really makes me feel like I'm kind of outside of the workforce in a way. Like, I'm not just going to work. You know, I'm helping my workplace reach their goals with, you know, them pulling a profit and everything they need to do to be a successful business. And by them paying me, they're getting me closer to my goals. And that's kind of a new way of looking at things that I've adopted recently, and it's really helping me be more positive and smile more while I'm working. And you know, it's not like a drag when I have to get up and go to work. I work very early in the morning, it's still dark out, and the beauty of that is I'm off early as well, so I have the rest of the day to enjoy, and it's just it's working out good for me. And that's one of the reasons why I want to stick it out there and try to get full-time rather than have to go somewhere else, you know, to get me closer to making the kind of money that I need to make to really make this thing happen. And I'm still setting my goal for the end of this summer to be on the road to a work camping job somewhere. I don't know what it's going to be, Amazon, sugar beet harvest, who knows at this point, but I'm just trying to keep my opportunities open. I'm still looking into other jobs in national parks. I looked into I believe Wyoming, the Grand Tetons, that national park. Just outside of that, there's a lot of tourist attraction businesses that hire for the summer. So yeah, I'm just really looking around all over, and hopefully, you know, I'll get there soon. So I think that's pretty much all I really have for now. But like I said, having that daily perspective of that I'm working towards every day, that makes me feel like I'm living the dream. It's not just having the dream, but it's actually I'm living it. Even though I'm not on the road and somewhere else doing, you know, work somewhere that I've never been before, I'm still working towards that. So I guess that's what I'm really trying to get at. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. I feel like I'm kind of rambling, so we'll check back in later with another video, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace.